I'm Tony Coccagna, and welcome to the Coach Tom McConnell Show. I'm here with the IEP women's basketball coach. His team is 26-2 overall, 21-1 in the PSAC West champions, ranked 8th nationally and first in the Atlantic region. And Coach, let's add one more thing to it. 26 regular season wins, never been done by a team at IUP. It's just one more thing for this team to hang its hat on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's very special, I think. It's something to be proud of, and I think it speaks to the overall focus and consistency of this team, and the way they've approached every single day. You know, I told them in the locker room after our final game that that's something to be very proud of. To win the regular season championship, and it's a credit to them and their families. We do our little warm-up like everybody does with some shooting drills in the beginning, and then, boy, about 10, 15 minutes into practice, as soon as we start getting competitive, and they just take it to another level. They really push each other, and they've been really consistent with that, and I think they've made each other better, and they just have a really good focus, and they have the capacity to come back day after day, regardless of what the last day brought, and have a mindset that we're going to get better, we're going to fix it, we're going to grow, and been very fortunate to, I think, win some close games along the way, and against some really good teams. So, I think it's something that we're very proud of.
How do you win that one the other night against Pitt Johnstown? I think Pitt Johnstown decided, Justina Mascaro's not going to beat us, so they kind of take her out of the game. But you go out and you win it anyway. In the first game you played them down there, she wasn't even in the lineup because she was sick that night.
Yeah, and that was a game that both of them were games that could have gone either way late. I think at the end of the third quarter Saturday night, it was a 4-point game. And we outscored them, I think, 22-6. And so I just give our players a lot of credit. They got stronger and stronger as the game went on. And we're able to get the stops that we needed, and you talk about they take away Justina, but Courtney, just shot lights out, and Natalie, same thing. Lexi, I thought had a huge scoring game, and Raja came off the bench and gave us a big lift. Elena Cardona gave us a great lift, gave us some good minutes, and was part of that fourth quarter run that we had. So that's a great thing. I was really happy for her because she just worked so hard and has been, so consistent, and just really has persevered, works at it every day, gets in the gym early before everybody else. And so to see her have the success that she did, I think her teammates were really happy for her.
How about the play where she drives baseline and made the pass across the baseline? I forget who it went to, but you scored on that play, Lexi, yeah? Yeah, great pass and great hands by Lexi to catch it, gather it, and, score it. It was a big play in the game. Yeah. So Wednesday night you play at home. You're going to get the California Pitt Johnstown winner. Either way, this time of year you're going to get a tough matchup at home on Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's the playoffs. Everybody, it's one game. Everybody can beat anybody, and we all know each other. And the thing I think about the teams that we're going to have to face, moving forward, whether they're from the West or the East, I really think there's like this much difference, if any, between every team, and it just comes down to one night making plays, getting the stops that you need. So it's an exciting time of year. You really want to enjoy it, and that's my message to our team. I want us to be loose, confident, tough, unselfish, the things that we've been all year. I don't want us to get too high, too low. I just really, the word that we keep talking about is, let's be courageous. Let's meet the challenge ahead of us right now, whoever that is, whenever it is.
What do you see out there in the playoff field, East and West? I don't know how much you've looked at East lately, but you guys haven't played them since beginning of January.
Yeah, I really haven't. I just know that there's some really talented players, talented, well-coached teams, and if we're fortunate enough to make it that far, whoever we would play would be, a tough matchup, and we know and anything can happen. So our mentality is we're thankful and we're excited that we're part of it and we get to, experience March Madness, and we want to take one at a time and just keep going. I want our players to be able to experience, the madness that is March, and just the excitement that comes with that. There's nothing like it. This is what you've worked for all year.
You look at the West, and you have Gannon sitting there, and a resurgent Gannon program, and California is always California, and then Edinburgh just really playing well right now and is giving you a couple of tough games.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's very little difference between each team, and we have great respect for all those teams. And with that being said, the focus right now for us is on us, and not necessarily who we play, where we play, when we play. I think you waste a lot of time and energy, if you kind of worry about that, and that becomes your focus, and you don't become the best version of you. So our focus is on us, and you want to have the mindset, I think, as a team, that let other people worry about that other stuff. You know what I mean? And let's just take care of us, and we always talk about it's a faceless opponent. We want to just line up, guard, play the game the way we're capable of playing, play it to the highest level. We always, want to reach our full potential. And, if we do that, then things kind of take care of themselves. Earlier in the year, we shared a little story with our team about, a koi fish, and if you take the koi fish and you put it in a bowl, it'll grow to about, 4 inches. If you take that same koi fish and you put it in a big tank, it'll grow to about 8 inches. If you take it out of the tank and you put it into a pond, it can grow to about 18 to 24 inches. But if you take it and you put it in a huge lake, it has the capacity to grow to 42 inches. Same koi fish. So we always use the number 42. How close did we come tonight to 42, to living out our full potential? You know what I mean? And not focus on the circumstances or the surroundings around us and limiting us from being the best of who we can be. So, we want to, every night out, try to be as close to 42 as we can. That's the vision. That's the focus.
Love your stories, Coach. The playoff format. I've never liked having to play a team from the division in the quarterfinals. It just seems to me you've beat on each other for a couple months, and then you got to go right back and do it again in the postseason. Does it bother you at all?
Well, I think it would be more exciting for everybody involved if now it's the playoffs and now you get to play against a team maybe that you don't see all the time. It's different, like the NCAA tournament is. So with that being said, it's not going to change in the next couple of weeks. So let's line up, let's play. And the positive side of that is I think it creates great rivalries, great memories, for teams and fans, to go head to head like that with, your rivals.
If you win Wednesday, you get to stay at home for the conference tournament on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. How important is it to be at home? I think back to a couple years ago, the triple overtime game with Millersville, and you're losing that one at home. Is it important to be at home for the postseason?
Well, once again, it would be great because we love our fans, and I think it makes a great experience for everybody involved. Everybody can be here. Fans don't have to travel. But put that aside for a minute, and the mindset has to be, we want to be a good road team as well, and I think this group has demonstrated that. And so you don't want to be a team or a program that relies on, hey, we want to be at home or we're better at home than we are on the road. We just want to have a mindset that we're thankful, we're grateful we get to play. And there's something to be said for going on the road and, it's you against them, and, you really, get together and pull one out. So I think over the years we've been a consistent road team, and I think that mindset kind of helps us.
Well, yeah, if you look back at regional titles, you're going on the road to win those things.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's play the name game. Kiara Wade, she's 6'3".
Yeah, and she's amazing. She is one of the, I don't know what the word is, she just is a special young woman, you know, just has never had a bad day in practice, Tony. Games, I mean, she just has an amazing spirit. She works so hard, and you're just going to see, I think, her experience at IUP go like this. She's going to continue to rise as she continues to grow and get better, because she has a great work ethic and she has a team first mentality. I'll tell you a story about her. She came to our coaching staff late last week and said, my favorite poem is a poem called The Girl in the Glass. And I'd like to share it with the seniors if you don't mind. I said, absolutely. So on Saturday, our shoot around, we went into the locker room afterwards and we gave everybody a copy of it, and Kiara stood up and talked to the team and read that poem to our 3 seniors. And as she's reading it, Lexi and Natalie, and they're just crying, and I'm like, way to go, Key, way to go, you know. But it was a very beautiful moment. She shared her heart with the seniors, what that poem meant to her and how she hoped that they would embody the message of it, and how privileged she was to be their teammate. And but that's just kind of person she is. She was great.
Mackenzie Craig, I didn't know what to write down about her, so you run with it.
Oh, she's another one. She's amazing. She was a really talented player at Carn City High School, and was just going to go to Butler Community College, and I don't think she was planning on playing, is the way I understand it, and decided to play. Coach Dick Hartung saw her, said, hey, I want you to be a part of the team. And so next thing you know, she plays, and she becomes the all-time leading scorer in Butler County Community College history. And she wanted to go to IUP, and she's a criminology major with I think her vision is to be a state trooper when it's all said and done. And we like to tease her and say, you are too kind. You are too nice. You'll be smiling giving somebody a ticket, or as you put handcuffs on, you know what I mean? I hate to do this to you, but you're coming with me. But she has a heart of gold. She's another one that's an amazing teammate, amazing young lady, practices so hard. I just am privileged, as I know our players feel the same way, to coach her and to be her teammate. She has made us better, and she's another one that my hope for her is, moving forward, is that the effort and what she means to our team is not just reflected in practice, but that as time goes on, that it shows up playing on Wednesday and Saturday nights, because she's a very talented player as well. Tough as nails.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you Wednesday at the KCAC for whoever you're going to play, and hopefully we're over there watching more basketball this weekend.
Sounds good, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us.